The Stroop Report is an official report prepared by General Jürgen Stroop for the SS chief Heinrich Himmler, recounting the German suppression of the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising and the liquidation of the ghetto in the spring of 1943. Originally titled The Jewish Quarter of Warsaw is no more. It is commonly referred to as the Stroop Report. History. The report was commissioned by Friedrich Wilhelm Kruger, high SS and police leader in Krakow, and was intended as a souvenir album for Heinrich Himmler. It was prepared in 3 distinct leather-bound copies for Heinrich Himmler, Friedrich Kruger and Jürgen Stroop, with one unbound file copy of the report remained in Warsaw, in the care of Chief of Staff Max Jesuita. According to statement given in 1945 by Stroop's adjutant Karl Kalashki to U.S. authorities in Wiesbaden, he ordered Stroop's copy of the report burnt with other secret documents in Bergkranzburg. After the war, only 2 of the 4 copies were discovered, those belonging to Himmler and Jesuita. Himmler's copy went to 7th Army Intelligence, sent when Jesuita's to Military Intelligence Research Section in London. Several sources stated that German Bundesarchive also had a copy in Koblenz. However, in reply to inquiries by Richard Raskin, Bundesarchive stated that 3rd copy of report was never in the possession. Both copies were introduced as evidence at the International Military Tribunal in Nuremberg, sharing the document number 1061 PS, and used in the trial as U.S. Exhibit 275. It was first displayed by the Chief U.S. Prosecutor Robert H. Jackson for the judges during his opening address. The assistant prosecutor dealing with the persecution of the Jews referred to it as the finest example of ornate German craftsmanship, leather-bound, profusely illustrated, typed on heavy bond paper, the almost unbelievable recital of the proud accomplishment by Major General of Police Stroop. Both copies were also used in Nuremberg in the 1947 trial of Oswald Pohl as Exhibit 503. On June 10, 1948, the Himmler SAIC copy of the Stroop Report and Katzmann Report were handed over by Fred Niebuhr, head of Office of Chief of Counsel for War Crimes, OCCWC, to Bernard Acht, head of Polish Military Mission in Nuremberg. It was used in Jürgen Stroop trial at Warsaw Criminal District Court in July 1951, and transferred afterwards to KCP-ZPR archive. In 1952 it was transferred to Glonikomus Ubedania Zbrodni Hitlerowskich W. Pohl's archive and its successor Institute of National Remembrance, where it remains. In 1948, Jesuita MIR's copy of the report went to National Archives in Washington, D.C., where it remains. Content. The report was a 125-page typed document, bound in black pebble leather, with 53 photographs. It consisted of the following sections: summary, with title page, list of soldiers killed and wounded, the list of combat units involved, and introduction, signed by Jürgen Stroop in case of IPN copy. Collection of 31 daily reports, sent from Stroop's Chief of Staff Max Jesuita to SS Police Leader East Friedrich Wilhelm Kruger. The reports cover period of the 20th of April to the 16th of May 1943, plus a report from May 24, 1943, and were all signed by Jesuita. Series of 53 photographs accompanied by handwritten captions in German subtle in script. Nara report also have 4th section with statistics about human losses, types of recovered weapons and amounts of money and valuables taken from Jews. There are slight discrepancies in textual and graphical layout, and in the photographs they contain text. The Stroop Report alludes repeatedly to the participation of the Polish resistance in the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising. Jürgen Stroop referred to Polish underground fighters as Polskie Bandyten, Polish bandits. He noted, "When we invaded the ghetto for the first time, the Jews and the Polish bandits succeeded in repelling the participating units, including tanks and armored cars, by a well-prepared concentration of fire." The main Jewish battle group, mixed with Polish bandits, had already retired during the first and second day to the so-called Muranowski Square. There it was reinforced by a considerable number of Polish bandits. Its plan was to hold the ghetto by every means in order to prevent us from invading it. Time and again Polish bandits found refuge in the ghetto and remained there undisturbed, since we had no forces at our disposal to combat this maze. One such battle group succeeded in mounting a truck by ascending from a sewer in the so-called Prosta, and in escaping with it. The bandits and Jews. There were Polish bandits among these gangs armed with carbines, small arms, and in one case a light machine gun, mounted the truck and drove away in an unknown direction. Photographs from the Stroop Report. The IPN copy of the report have 53 photographs on 49 pages, while the NARA copy has the same number of photographs on 52 pages. There are 37 photographs that appear in both copies, although not always with the same size, crop or order, and occasionally with different captions. 16 shots in each copy are different, although often very similar, as they depict the same events. Altogether, in both versions of the report there are 69 unique photographs. Identity of the photographers accompanied Stroop's headquarters during the operation is unknown. Franz Conrad confessed to taking some of the photographs. The rest was probably taken by photographers from Propaganda Company near 689. In addition to the photographs found in the reports, were about 45 additional photographs that were not included, which according to Yad Vashem were found in Stroop's possession when he was captured by the Americans after the war. Some of those photographs were closely related to the ones used in the report, as they depicted the same events. Many of those additional photographs are described in reputable sources as coming from the Stroop Report, even if they do not appear in either one of the actual reports. The high-quality photographs taken for Stroop constitute a unique documentation of the final stage of liquidation of Warsaw Ghetto. The photographer was permitted access to Stroop's inner circle, to accompany the forces that participated in liquidating the ghetto, and to get close to the combat areas. Apart from a dozen of candid photographs taken by Polish firefighter Leszek Gryłaczewski, those are the only photographs of the ghetto uprising taken inside of the ghetto. Some of them became highly recognized images of World War II and the show. Photographic captions in the report are often highly racist and contain little facts about their content, but are a good reflection of the mindset of the report's authors. They are written in the German Sutherland script, and in some cases do not match the images. Despite of lack of any information about image content, many depicted places, people and events were identified in the years since the report's publication. Gallery photographs included in one of the two copies of the Stroop Report. Image captions include a reference and translation of the original German caption followed by current photo caption. Click on images for more information. Stroop collection. Stroop collection of related ghetto uprising photographs.